Junior.
All right. Well, welcome everybody for joining us today. We've had a pretty good show. I just got the alert that we are live on our social media handles. So good job, Dalton.
Yes, sir.
We've had a great show today for Dirty Air, and I hope everybody will tune in. And don't forget that all of our episodes are on YouTube in full this year. So you won't need to go anywhere else but to our YouTube Dirty Mo Media handles to be able to watch the full episodes of all of our shows. That's new, something we've wanted to bring to you. We told you we would, and we finally made it. But we got some questions from all of y'all from social media, so let's get started.
Yes, this first one, it actually made me laugh when I read it this morning. It's from Bill. Have you ever sneezed during a race?
Oh, yeah.
And what's that like? I feel like that would be problematic with the helmet on.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you got your eyes closed for a mere second is
right,
bothersome.
Yeah,
that's really the only thing that I'm bothered by. It's not so much, I mean, so the sneezing and thinking about snot going everywhere, that doesn't bother you.
Really?
So, no, because, listen, when we get in that car, anything's liable to happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might pee on yourself. Tony Stewart pooped on himself.
Is that really?
A sneeze is, big deal.
Yeah. There's a lot worse.
Yeah, there's a lot worse. You're sweating. You're going to get dirty. So you're not so much worried about, and it's not like, it's going to get all over the inside of the helmet. That never really was a concern. It's just, you got to close your eyes because, right, our eyes will pop out of our head if we sneeze with our eyes open.
Right.
That's what we believe
Something
anyways,
like
right?
Is that really?
Well, why do you shut your eyes?
I feel like it's just natural. Like, I don't try and keep it open when I sneeze.
I think our eyes would fly out of our heads.
Fly across the room.
Yeah.
I'm going to try it next time. I want to prove your theory right or wrong.
Oh.
Do it while you're driving so you can really test it.
Yeah.
So, you that
was
that
pretty
whole
good.
moment
I believe that.
is even just for a split second you're focused on driving. That's a little bit of a little bit unnerving for a second, but
was the Tony Stewart stuff public knowledge?
yeah, he raced at Watkins. He won the race at Watkins Glen.
Really?
Yeah, he gets out of his car in Victory Lane, runs to the hauler, changes his suit, wipes his tail, and comes back for his celebration.
He alluded to it.
All right, that's news to me.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, I have never had that happen. That is one of my biggest fears, is that I'm going to be. This is probably my biggest fear. No, it's not. Biggest fear is probably a strong word. But one of my biggest worries is like being somewhere when I need to use the bathroom and not being able to. I hate that.
That's me a lot lot of Tuesdays here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Halfway through the show.
Man,
imagine,
that medium
right,
break.
driving a race and you're like, you got the bubble guts.
Yeah.
And it's coming.
Yep.
There's like nothing you can do about it. And you're like trying to focus and got a shot at winning, so got to get all this distraction off your mind. Got to let it happen.
I feel like there was a driver recently that won who after the race said they really had to pee.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who
that.
it was.
I was when I was a rookie, we were at we won Richmond, right? Past Dad and win our second race in our rookie year. Pull into Victory Lane. This is in that book that Jay Gerst, driver number 8, pull into Victory Lane, and I just got out and walked past everybody. Like when I hop out, everybody goes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just like stone face walk all the way out of Victory Lane, past fans. They're like, and I walked over to there was a Goodyear gas pump station building right next to Victory Lane, and I walked right in there. Somebody was standing in there, and I said, "Where's the bathroom?" And I had to go pee so bad, and maybe I didn't have to do number 2. I don't know, but I had to do something, and I go in there, and I'm sitting there, and so you sit down, right, to use the bathroom,
right.
And the first thing on your mind is they're all standing there waiting, and I'm doing this. This is going to take however long it takes, and they're waiting. And they know by now.
Mm-hmm.
There's no hiding this.
Yep.
You're contemplating that while you're sitting in there. You get up and you get out and you walk back to Victory Lane and you go like, okay.
Yeah, and you walk back to Victory Lane probably in so much of a better mood.
Oh, man, big relief. Big relief. Everything fits better.
Yep.
Oh,
Next
man.
question.
Yes, we need to hit the next question. Michael, he saw you tweet that you had a Super Bowl commercial. I don't know. I don't think you knew that was
I didn't.
a thing. The Menards.
Menards
so what
ran.
was that? Yeah.
So,
what was that
all
like?
right. I got a question about this. So, Menards apparently runs a Super Bowl ad, but I don't know. I think there
Local,
was some local
maybe.
ads, right? So, this was maybe just in the Midwest.
Yeah.
But I told Amy about it yesterday, and she said, well, how many people saw it? And I'm thinking maybe 1/5 of the country. That's
Maybe.
still quite a bit.
Yeah.
I had no clue. So,
That's cool.
yeah, we went to film this at Menards out in the Midwest somewhere. So we go out there. We filmed Menards commercials last year, and if you've ever seen a Menards commercial, they have a vibe to them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we filmed our commercial last year, and I'm like, man, I'm going to get more integrated into the process this year. I want this to be even better. We're gonna have this great commercial, and we go out there and we film it, and everything went great, right? And we get done, and all the creative came together to approve this final piece that we had created. No clue that this was for a Super Bowl. I'm just thinking, man, this will run during the ARCA races. I don't know.
Right.
And so they were like, yeah, we like it. We would love this and that and other. So we decide to film more at my shop at my house. So that part of us in the shop next to the car is in my shop.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like, kind of hustled together to really, make the commercial that we all wanted. And, that was literally like 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I mean, it's recent.
What a turnaround.
And I'm still thinking as we're shooting this, I'm like, man, I hope this makes everybody happy and we make a great commercial and this will run during the ARCA races. And then I was on social media, like I told you, during the game, and somebody says, hey, Dale, I saw this Menards commercial. Was that for everybody or just is it local? And I'm like, it has to be local, right? Because I didn't see it. I'm watching the game. It didn't come on my TV in North Carolina. But
no, I think we got a Bojangles commercial
man,
instead.
we did.
Yeah, we
and
did.
it was like a blurb.
Yep, it was real quick.
Yeah. And it was right at the same time.
Yep.
So, anyhow, dude, I think, a Super Bowl commercial is as prime real estate as you can get for an advertiser. Anytime I've ever been in a even a whiff of an opportunity to do a Super Bowl commercial, it's like it's massive honor, and so humbling to have been in a
Very
Super Bowl
cool.
commercial, even if only part of the country saw it, and to think we were if I'd have known we were shooting that, I'd have been 10 times more nervous.
Oh,
Had I known we were shooting a Super Bowl commercial. So
it seems like the YouTube chat has seen it, and a lot more, I think, of the country saw it. People in Florida said they saw it,
Whoa.
New York City. So,
my gosh.
yeah, got some good coverage.
Okay. I underestimated all of this.
Might be
That's
more
pretty
like
awesome.
half
Yeah,
instead
well,
of a
thanks
fifth.
for all that input, everybody that's watching. Man, we had no idea. And what a thing. Like, who does not know they're going to be in a Super
Yeah.
That's probably not ever happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn, we were filming that for the Super Bowl. You find out in the moment while it's running on national TV.
You know how crazy that would have been if it came on North Carolina? You're just sitting there like, what the hell?
Right. I would have shit my pants if if that played on my TV. Holy moly. Talking about
Yeah, exactly.
shitting your pants.
Yes.
That literally might have happened.
Yep.
This next question is from Dany, and we love the advice questions. And Dany apparently is going on his first Valentine's Day date.
Yeah.
It seems like, according to this, that they were together for like 5 months, is what he said. So, any advice for
Ooh,
him?
5 months. I mean, you guys with your short relationships would probably be helpful. Because I mean, I say that not as a dig.
Mm-hmm.
When I was y'all's age, 3 months was a long relationship.
Yeah.
Right, and so, it's a balance. I think at that point you're doing the traditional things. dozen flowers, box of candy,
Nice restaurant.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, don't pour it on any stronger than that.
Right. Well, in 5 months, it's the first Valentine's Day. So
Right,
you got to do
exactly.
it big
Yeah.
for the first one.
No, not big.
No?
No.
You keep it low key?
Yeah.
Maybe do something sentimental?
Well, every year has to get better.
Oh, so
now-
you got to
you
start
know
the
what?
bar
You brought
pretty
it
Start
up.
low.
out
then.
big, son,
Yeah.
and then you drop her down. You can't drop it down.
I didn't think about it
You
like
can't
that.
bring it back down and
Yeah.
go, hey, man, last year was the first. What'd you expect?
So maybe half a
One of the
dozen
best
roses this year.
lessons. One of the best lessons, all right, that my dad gave me. He gave me some lessons, right? And I'll share one with you. There's not many. There's never, you know, people want to know some of the things that Dale Earnhardt shared, and he didn't share very much. Here's one, okay? This was really important. You can apply this to everything. First Valentine's Days, whatever. We race in 1998 and win the championship. I've never in my life had to decide about who to give a bonus to and how much until that year, right? I'd never had a team around me, right? And so here we are, end of the season, and I've won the championship. My whole life is just blown up, and it's like all this amazing things are happening to me. I'm finally like having all of these, my dreams are coming true. And Dad sits down and says, okay, we're going to give bonuses away this year. You've got to take some of your salary and put it into our bonus plan. And you can decide how much each person gets individually. I'm like, you got to give Tony Sr. this much and Tony Jr. this much and this person this much. And he goes, one thing I need to let you know is every year after this, the bonuses need to increase. All right, so maybe dial it down a little bit. Like you're getting a little bit excited. And so, you know, I wanted to give them everything. They deserve it. I'm only doing this and winning and a champion because of them, right? So just let them have it.
Right.
And he was like, that's a good idea, but next year it's got to be more than that.
Right.
And then if you're on, you know, if the runway's 10, 20 years of racing in the Cup Series and all of that with these guys, you know, it's got to ramp.
Yeah.
Same thing with Valentine's, man.
I got you.
Yeah.
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 And so I think you start off nice and traditional, and then you plateau, right, with something very similar for multiple years, and then when you hit that 5, you go big. Then you hit the 10, you might go big. You know.
I got you.
I'm not saying I'm right. That's just my way of doing it.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, babe, if you're listening, we're keeping it low key this year.
Oh man. All right, we got time for one more question.
Dalton does not have Dalton's not in a relationship. Everybody. Just
No,
so you know.
yeah, he does not have a fiance or anything.
Yeah, definitely not engaged. Yeah, that's funny. Not anymore.
That would be funny. Yeah.
Yes. Meanwhile, I am looking for Valentine's Day. So anyone in the YouTube chat, no. We got time for one more question. This is from. Let's see, who's this from? I apologize. I missed your name here, but
Wait a minute. The dating scene out on the Iron Man Trail is not.
It's
He's got to catch up.
it's a work in progress, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
When's your last date?
Last date was December, so
Not bad.
yeah.
How did you meet her?
Through the dating app. You know,
Strava.
That's so interesting. The dating app. What is it called?
It's
Is
called
it literally
Hinge.
Hinge?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Man, there were not dating apps.
Uh,
Yet,
Truth be
when
told, I hate them.
Well,
But it's like everyone's using them these days.
So people that are single, everyone I talk to, that's how they go on dates. Is these dating apps, man. I remember like 10 years ago, it was like a crazy cringy thing, right? To take somebody out through a dating app, and now it's like the traditional, totally traditional, totally normal.
Yeah.
And it didn't even exist at one point. Golly.
It's crazy.
Fascinating.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of it, but everyone's on it. So it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
Gotta be on it.
that is wild.
Yeah.
So, question. So,
All right. Yeah. Sure.
do you on the dating app? Do you ask somebody out and they go, nah, I'm good.
No, they can just not respond.
Just ghost you, right?
Yeah, they can just straight up ghost you.
That's
Yeah.
where that whole phrase comes from.
Yeah, but you can ask them out, and then they give you their number. So like all the chatting is done in the app.
Right. And is there like a are you okay? You're not a psycho. Give me some information to prove that you're not a crazy person.
Yeah.
You like, hey man, this is what I do for a living. This is where I work.
It's probably less of that than you
Less
think.
of that.
I think
No,
you
it
might
has.
get
It
some
actually
crazy
has that
dates.
on your bio. Like
Okay.
it has
What?
your age, where you
So
live.
is there any so there's
where you work.
so they just kind of look at the bio and go, okay.
Yeah.
that's-
And
just
like
like
so,
that.
it allows you to have prompts too. So like you can respond to someone's prompt and it starts a
What's
conversation.
the prompt?
Like
It'll be like, what's your favorite childhood memory? And you
yeah,
go,
or like
Oh.
two truths and a lie
Ah,
about
yeah,
me.
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
or
okay.
this
So
is my
that's like
hot
conversation
take.
starter.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of just the awkward, hey,
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up?
like to go out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes it for a little bit more.
So that way you
conversational.
kind of like just respond to a prompt. If they don't, if they're not interested, no harm, no foul.
Exactly.
Everybody moves on.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Man, that's something else, man.
Yeah.
It is.
Fascinating.
It is
okay,
interesting.
sorry. Next
No,
question.
you're good. Out of all the pre-race festivities you've done in the Daytona 500, I know you've given the command, waved the flag. I think maybe a few other things. Which one has been the coolest over the years?
Man, waving the flag was so much fun because I just felt like waving the flag, there's a technique, right, to waving the flag and getting it right. And I was the little kid that, you know, had the flags when they were 8, 10 years old, you know, and had them in the house and waving the flag in the living room and going to the racetrack. And you got those kids that are in the grandstands with the whole set, right? And they're just doing they're just mimicking the flagman the whole night, right? I love that kid when I see that kid at the racetrack. I'm like, that kid there is going to be a real flagman one day.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna find some purpose in this industry. He's into it, you know. And so, you know, I think and there's a way to do it the right way. You know, you'll see all these you know, celebrities and other people that get invited to come do it, and you know, you can tell some that have maybe tried to you know, practice a little bit, and some that have not
very clear.
held this flag till the moment they're getting ready to wave it for the green flag. And you know, and then you'll see some people that are in our own industry that you're like, you're a driver or a mechanic, crew chief, whatever, and you're Hall of Famer, and that's your wave?
Yeah.
Like, you've seen this done a million times,
Right.
and then they're like,
Yeah.
and you're
that's
like,
the worst.
oh my God,
Right,
man, come
right.
on, you can do better than that. But me and my friends, man, we used to, like, you know, have competitions,
Yep.
like who could do it, you know, who can wave. Like, there's a proper technique.
Oh yeah. There's a skill for sure.
And so I knew I wanted to nail that. And so I got to wave the flag for the Daytona 500 and feel like that I waved it as well as
you could have.
the professionals, the experts.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember you had some good form.
Yeah.
You could
I
tell
was
that
very-
you
I was very
practiced.
happy with it.
You studied
It
some
sucked
film.
because right after that it started raining, like literally. And I
Did it?
Yeah.
What year was that?
I don't remember 2020
All right.
like that.
or
Yeah.
2019, 2016. I can't remember. No, it wasn't 2016. I was racing.
Yeah.
So
back in the car.
2018 maybe, my first year out. No, I did the command. So 2019.
Okay.
I
That
don't
makes
know.
sense.
Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
But it rained, and the race, like, literally with green flag,
2020.
2 laps, rain, and then I'm like standing there still in the flag stand, and I'm like, do I give the green flag again? Like, for this, you know,
Oh, so
lap
for the
5
restart?
Whatever, you know, and it's like, they're like, nah, you did not. I'm like, hey, I'll stay up here
Yeah,
and flag,
exactly.
you know, I'll flag the
Yeah.
remainder of the race.
Be the guy that's like telling
Yeah.
people when you got one to go
Yeah.
too, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that brings me back to what happened this past year at Pocono. We were up in the flag stand with a fan during the broadcast. Yes.
Oh, that's right.
That was a
Yeah.
blast. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that was, I mean, that flag stand, maybe not at every race, but pretty much almost all races. If you ever get a chance to just even be in the flag stand when the green flag is thrown, take it. It is awesome.
Yeah.
The
I've been
wind off the cars and just the sound, and then stay there, wait for them to return for that first lap at full speed. That is what's up, man.
Really
It's
cool.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's a good place to end Ash
Oh,
Junior
man.
today.
That was a
Yeah,
quick
we're on
one.
a tight schedule, man.
Okay. Well, listen, feel like we had a great show last week, our first show with all this new setup, working out sort of the kinks and the nerves, and feel like we're definitely trending in the right direction. Want to tell y'all, let's see, man, did I accidentally delete our dirty air?
No,
there it is. Now I found it. So I just to let everybody know, to steer them toward the dirty air segment that's coming out later today. We talk roller skates, we talk camping, we talk Daytona 500, my wins, predictions for this year's winner. We talk about app limits, daddy-daughter dance, and this book from Jeff Bodine. See all these little yellow tabs? These are moments in this book that we talk about on the show that are hard to believe. And so y'all want to listen to that. But anyways, Jeff Gordon on tomorrow, and he's going to be awesome. So we'll talk about that charter agreement with NASCAR and what's the hold up and everything else going on with Jeff Gordon and Hendrick Motorsports. Tune in. Thank y'all.
Clear. Sweet. All right.